Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of your Brains Coach podcast. My name is Shurina. I'm your host, I'm your Brains Coach, and just someone with a lot of passion for helping you guys to learn all the brain tools you can use to feel, look, and do your absolute best. Guys, and these tools do matter. Like these days, I'm going through a lot of transition in my life. My business didn't go well at all for the past couple of years, to be honest. And I didn't actually set up good system for it in the first place. And that's why a lot of things collapsed for me, and I'm actually in debt, and a lot of things just not going the right way, right? And I'm thinking about how to restart it in a much better way for myself and people around me. And I'm sharing this with you because exactly at this moment that these tools matter the most. Tools that allow you during the most difficult situations in your life, the most difficult transitions, the downest moments, right? The lowest moments of your life. These tools allow you to stay well in the circumstances and to start working on the way up, on the ways you can improve the situation, on the ways you can build your life and business or relationship, whatever that might be, maybe health, right? In those most difficult situations, that's where those tools matter the most. When we're okay, we're kind of like, I'm kind of okay, right? For people, it's very true that what moves us towards change, especially big change and transition, what moves us to big steps that will hopefully turn our life for the better, right? We'll put our life on a better trajectory. What makes people change is something usually not that great, right? It's going to kick in the butt. We need that to feel the pain and then start working on improvement. And for a lot of people, that's why a lot of people don't use a lot of tools for self-improvement, right? That's why a lot of people don't think about nutrition that much until they get sick, usually very sick, or for some people, it's weight, whatever that might be. So pain usually causes us to look into tools to improve. But if you develop those tools in advance, and if you right now, you're like, I'm doing pretty well. But if you don't develop these tools that will help you to maintain your baseline, no matter what, internally first and foremost, then when the hard times come, you might not recover from those hard times. That's why these tools matter. For example, again, right now, I'm in a new country, I'm in Brazil, and I'm kind of like starting it all over again from scratch and looking at things through different lenses. I'm like, why didn't it work, right? Where I made my worst decisions, and how can I make it better and not make those decisions ever again? So I look at that, but then what allows me to think of the future with a positive note, to make plans. What allows me to do that is good state of health, mental, emotional, like that resilience that I built up during good times. And if I didn't build that up, then I don't know what I would do. If you are in a difficult situation and also your health and your fitness is not where you want them to be, that is a really sad situation. And so I'm glad I have my health, and I'm glad I have my fitness. I'm glad I have connections with my family and friends, and all of this going to help me to rebuild my life, rebuild my business, and put my life on a better trajectory. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, again, these tools matter. Your health, your fitness, your great brain state, mental state, emotional state, the tools you use to maintain those, they really do matter and allow you to recover from anything that happens in your life. And also it allows you to be there for others when they need you, right? If we are, like financially, for example, not in good shape right now, so I can't show up in that way for other people, I need help. But because I'm in great health and in great fitness, I can still show up for a lot of people, and mentally and emotionally, I'm in a good place. Like It's sad, it's difficult, but it's still good, right? And I can show up and share this with other people. The more we build up of internal resources, the more we have to give. And the more we give, usually the better we feel in life, the more meaningful our life gets. And we just feel connected to the world and something bigger than ourselves. And in today's world, a lot of people are suffering from the loss of meaning, but maybe it's that because we don't contribute enough, right? But in order to contribute, again, we need to be in great shape, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So that's what I'm going to be working the whole year, this year. But the great fitness in all other areas, that will allow me to move forward. So work on that. It's worth it. And guys, I just also you're going to get some practical value for you today as well from this episode around nutrition. I got some feedback that nutrition is actually what people really want to understand, because that's, what connects us all. We all eat and we want to get better through our food. We want to enjoy our food, but we also want to get better, get stronger. So our food doesn't make us less, but makes us more. So I moved to Brazil, and I wanted to share with you what things I'm looking for whenever I move to a new country. Like the first things when I go to a grocery to get groceries to a supermarket. And I'm not looking for special supermarkets. No, I just go for regular but big, that has the variety of different foods, not just corner supermarket that has like convenience, snacks. I don't even call it food. So I go to a supermarket like that and pick up things. And I'm going to share with you what things I pick up first. And those things are more in categories, but also connected with specific nutrients that I know are crucial for brain-body health, right? And because, again, I'm in this transition, I need all of my strengths, all of my powers, I need them on to handle the situation well and to move forward and to make progress. So I went to a supermarket yesterday and did my grocery shopping, and what I was looking for, number one, but they're not really in order of importance. These things I'm looking for, like all of them. In the first couple of days, I need to find them because I know that they have crucial nutrients, again, for brain, body health, and performance. And also, guys, don't forget that these nutrients help you to manage stress, and during transitional times, you're going to have a load more of that. And it's also going to help you to sleep better and to manage your emotional state better. And all of that will help you to succeed, right? So let's get back to my grocery shopping yesterday. So first, I'm looking for fruit and vegetables. And specifically, I'm looking for a couple of items. Vitamin C source, because vitamin C is crucial for brain performance, brain health, for body health, for immune system, if you are in a new country especially. But during stressful times also, your immune system gets a hit and your body uses more vitamin C. So you need to load up on that. And when I was in Mexico, there was great vitamin C source, guavas. I'm still looking for that here. I need to explore more. But I found some other things that also have good vitamin C amount. So, for example, bell peppers. Did you know that one big red bell pepper, for example, has 200 to 150% of your vitamin C daily need? I usually try to 2, 3, 4, 5x the daily amount of vitamin C. And that's what actually current research shows, that if you're into optimal health, you really need to get as much vitamin C as possible from your foods. So bell peppers. Then I got my strawberries. Strawberries actually one of the richest berries in vitamin C berries that is widely available. Now there are other berries like goji berries, but they're not everywhere. So strawberries, I got nectarines. They're also high in vitamin C. So bell peppers, strawberries, nectarines. Also, I got green vegetables. I got broccoli. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, also great vitamin C sources. But we're going to return to vegetables a little bit later. So strawberries, nectarines, bell peppers, That is kind of also a vegetable, but it's also a vitamin C source. So those things I'm looking for. And I'm also looking for bananas as a source of potassium. And potassium is important for fluid balance, for heart rate, for blood pressure, and even those three things like hydration, blood pressure, heart rate. Also, actually, potassium, sodium, they are crucial for things like digestion, right? So all of these things are very, very, very essential for your health and your performance and well-being. So I'm looking for vitamin C source. I already told you. I'm looking for my bananas as potassium source, but also B6, for example, that's crucial for serotonin, that keeps us happy. Also, there is a lot of fiber and prebiotic compounds that feed good gut bacteria. So I picked up all of those. There was some other fruit that I got. So I'm also trying to get as many colors as possible, right? So we get fresh fruit, vitamin C source specifically. Then I'm looking for vegetables specifically. I'm looking for a few items. I'm looking for green vegetables. That's like base of my dinner, right? A lot of green vegetables. So things like broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Yesterday I actually picked up broccoli, fresh green beans, and lots of spinach. They had, some other stuff, but it's a big supermarket. So I just picked up a few things that I found and that I was familiar with. But again, broccoli, you want to get green vegetables because they're sources of folate, they're sources of a lot of minerals like magnesium, also potassium, but also a lot of other minerals and vitamins and antioxidants. So what you want to remember is green vegetables, especially things like broccoli and spinach. I always those are my to-goes, available everywhere in the world, and they are very rich in nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So fruits and vegetables. Also, I always look for tomatoes, high in antioxidants, but also they give really nice flavor to whatever it is you're cooking, this umami flavor, savoriness. Then I pick up mushrooms, great source of potassium. Again, that's important for heart rate, blood pressure. That is also important for your brain performance, heart rate, blood pressure. Very important for your brain health and performance. So we get mushrooms, plus they have prebiotic fibers, super low in calories, and they also give this umami flavor, savoriness to all of the meals you cook. I picked up onions, great fibers, antioxidants, also prebiotic fibers, also some compounds that help immune system to be stronger, right? And we need all of that, especially when you are in transition, especially when you move to a new place and there are all these different, bacteria that your body is not familiar with. So I picked up those vegetables, again, fruit, vegetables, and carrots to have additional beta carotenes for vitamin A. It's your immune system, it's your eyesight, it's a lot of things. So we got carrots plus fibers and additional potassium. Fruit and vegetables. So those were the things that I picked up. Then let's move to our omega-3 source. Super crucial for your brain performance. I found sardines with skin and bones, additional source of calcium and minerals, omega-3, EPA, DHA, amazing for your immune system, for your brain health, to lower inflammation and stress levels. So sardines, if you don't get, sardines, that usually in canned seafood department. Get something like salmon, also mussels. I picked up some mussels, by the way, guys, high in minerals, also have omega-3s, zinc that is important for immune system. There is iron that is also crucial for blood circulation, red blood cells, oxygen delivery to your brain and to all the cells and tissues in your body. So seafood, mussels, sardines, but also omega-3s, right? For omega-3s, I also picked up walnuts. I think it's like walnut season in this part of the world. A lot of walnuts here. So I picked up walnuts. I also picked up Brazil nuts for selenium that are important for thyroid health, that is important for immune system. So Brazil nuts, and I'm in Brazil, right? They are quite affordable here and you can find them almost anywhere. Walnuts, those my to-go nuts. Anywhere I go, I try to look for those first, and then if additional, like sometimes sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, also super high in minerals, and things like vitamin E for sunflower seeds, for example. But yeah, I picked up walnuts, I picked up Brazil nuts, I picked up omega-3 source. Those are walnuts and fatty fish like sardines. For me, seafood, I already shared with you, mussels especially, rich in omega-3s, zinc, iron, and of course it's a source of protein. I picked up some canned tuna for additional protein, because you want to make sure that you get all the protein. Even your immune system needs protein, needs amino acids to create, for example, anti-viral or different compounds to protect you and to make your whole body function well, right? So protein is super crucial. Another item I'm always looking for whenever I get to a new place, it's Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt with like 3-4 grams of fat per serving, so not fat-free. Yogurt is great source of things like vitamin A, of B vitamins, again, vitamin A, immune system, your eyesight, the way your brain works, like a lot of things in the body need vitamin A. So yogurt is great source of that. Yogurt is one of the richest sources of calcium, and calcium needed not just for bone health or teeth, it also is needed for your neurons to communicate, for your muscles to contract. It's an alkaline mineral that helps the body to maintain alkalinity, acidity balance. And of course, probiotics that are super important for, again, our whole body health, for our gut health, for gut bacteria. That is a huge part of, again, immune system. And it also helps you with serotonin and things like GABA that make you feel good, that make you feel calm, that make you feel relaxed. And that is important, especially if you're going through transitional and stressful times, right? So I picked up Greek yogurt, plain, no sugar added. I picked up dark chocolate. Today I actually picked up 85% chocolate that I almost never do, but that was the only option. So for a few days, I'm going to be with that. Usually I go for 100%. Sometimes things are not perfect, but I always get the best thing that I can get until I can get, exactly what I need. And usually in every country these days, those items are widely available. So yogurt, I picked up beans for all the minerals, potassium, but also magnesium for folate, for plant-based proteins. Beans are amazing. I picked up red kidney beans and garbanzo beans. Today I'm going to cook kidney beans. That's about it, guys. Those are the items I picked up. So let's go through the list again. First, I get into supermarket, I go to fruits and vegetables department, and specifically I'm looking for vitamin C source like nectarines or, also peaches. I'm looking for things like strawberries, of course, oranges. I'm just not for some reason such a fan of oranges, but oranges, great source of vitamin C, or lemons or limes. You can juice them. A really great source again of vitamin C. And I'm looking also for green vegetables and for bell peppers. Bell peppers, amazing for vitamin C, one of the richest vegetables out there. And you can eat them raw. And vitamin C is, for example, sensitive to temperature and cooking. So that's why bell peppers are also great. Picked up broccoli, green vegetables. You always need them. Broccoli and spinach are my to-go items. So we got fruit. I got bananas for potassium, B6 for serotonin, staying happy. Additional fiber. So we picked up those fruits, vegetables, carrots also, tomatoes and mushrooms. And then nuts and seeds. I picked up walnuts and Brazil nuts, my to-go nut that I always look for. Next one, omega-3s from marine sources, sardines, or for example, salmon. I choose sardines with bones because the additional source of calcium and minerals. So those are your omega-3s. I also actually picked up chicken liver for vitamin A, for zinc, for iron, so many things, right? Found it. It was quite easy, actually. I think it's quite popular in Brazil. So I picked up that also. additional tuna for additional protein. Then we get our yogurt, Greek because it has more protein, and without sugar for calcium, for probiotics. So I picked up that. And beans for fiber, for our minerals like magnesium, super crucial for our brain body health, for energy production, for muscle and protein synthesis, right? So we got our beans, garbanzo, and red kidney beans. And that's it. These are my staples. And dark chocolate. Don't forget dark chocolate. And of course, I actually brought coffee from Mexico, but I am drinking coffee right now, guys. With a little bit of coconut milk. And that's it. So those are the things I'm looking for. Fruit, vegetables, especially green vegetables, especially vitamin C source in fruit and vegetables. And then my bananas all the time. And then we have our Brazil nuts and walnuts. And we have omega-3 source from marine sources, sardines, salmon. Eggs. I forgot eggs. B vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, super crucial for immune system, for brain, body health, and performance, right? 3 eggs is where you get your good amount of vitamin D and vitamin A, so an additional protein, of course, so eggs, always 3 eggs for me. Don't forget that. Fruit, vegetables, beans, and Greek yogurt. That's it, guys. So if you have any questions about this list or what you can substitute some items, if you are, for example, don't do well with dairy or maybe eggs or something else, ask for advice. And of course, I have my also multivitamin on top of that and B complex that are essential for your brain health and well-being. All of these things at the end of the day help. I have additional zinc because when you travel, when you go to a new country, when you go through a lot of stressful times, zinc is also, it helps not just your immune system, but also to cope with stress and challenges. You know, those nutrients, they don't just help like your immune system or, grow muscles or have great mental health, even though those are super important. All these minerals also help your body to manage stress much better. And we know that stress kills. One of the major causes actually of mental disease and causes of death and causes of disease is unmanaged stress. So nutrients. Today I met a friend here. His name is Abdul. He's from Dubai. And we were talking about, he's like, well, you seem to be very dedicated to nutrition streak. And I told him, I don't ever look at my nutrition and my food, and I don't feel like I'm strict. I just want to do and feel my best. And that's why I choose highest quality foods, because it's like, if you want to have a high performing car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, I have no idea. I'm not into cars. So for me, those just some names I hear when people talk about, sports cars and good cars. But if you want to have a car like that, you want to build it from the best parts. And food is not just fuel. It's actually your building materials. You are built from the foods you put in your body, cell by cell, on a daily basis. No food gets pass through your system without being built into some of your tissues and cells and different compounds and components of your body, right? So remember that. And again, when Abdul asked me, my diet and why I'm so, strict with it. And I told him, I don't look at it as being strict. I actually, first of all, enjoy my food very much because I choose delicious food. I'm not on some weird broccoli only and chicken breast and rice, right? Tasteless food, meal plan. I eat a lot of good food that tastes good. I also got some curry spices, for example, to make my food delicious. And this food is so delicious and it makes me feel so good. And at the end of the day, that makes me happy. And I enjoy every single meal. And I never felt like it was restrictive. Once you start really taking care of yourself physically, it gives back and you really enjoy it. And again, you don't have to be like bored with your diet. There are so many different foods in fruit and vegetable and meats and fish. Like you can have a different meal every single day till the rest of your life, and you'll never run out of combinations, right? And again, at the end of the day, that will allow you to look, feel, do your absolute best, and that will help you to go through any transition, right? We are almost at the end of the year, and guys, there is always, number one, there is always a second chance to build everything up. But, if you are in a good health, physical, mental, emotional, that's where you really can get any amount of chances. You can buy anything you want, but not your health, right? And once you lose it, like really lose a huge part of it, everything gonna get so much harder, and you're not going to believe in yourself so much, and you're not going to have that much confidence and energy to build anything. That's why work on it. It's really worth it. So this is my to-go food list, and I highly recommend you to look into this list because I chose these foods doing a lot of research into nutrition for health and well-being and performance. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you found this podcast episode useful, then please share it with other people, help other people to feel and do and look their absolute best so they can create something amazing in their life. So share, review us, send questions, Angela at brainbreakthroughcoach.com. And thank you for your attention. Thank you for your energy. And I wish you a beautiful day ahead, no matter where you are in life and geographically.